We're here to bring a new type of news show.
New insights, new style, and new topics every day.
We are News Generation.
Bringing news just for you. It's Thursday, September 4th here in Seoul. I'm Lee Soo-jin, and this is News Generation. Joining us today is Yoon Sam.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. And also Julian's with us.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. And both are here to speak on behalf of people in their 20s and 30s. So it's Thursday, which means we're going to begin with our keyword news, where we look at a story that has been gaining traction over the past 24 hours. And today's keyword is bread. The price of bread in South Korea has been climbing, posting an on-year rise in the 6% range for 6 straight months since March. According to data released by Statistics Korea on Wednesday, the bread price index rose 6.5% compared to a year earlier, also marking the steepest jump since July 2023. An official from the agency said that the surge was largely driven by rising costs of key ingredients that started with the cost of flour rising due to the Russia-Ukraine war, along with high labor expenses. So one controversy that has taken social media by storm involves a well-known YouTuber who sold bagels and salt bread for around 990 Korean won, or roughly 71 cents at a pop-up store. So he faced criticism for giving the impression that some bakeries are making excessive profits, with some small business owners saying it could be unfairly portray them as overcharging customers. So Jillian, what are your thoughts on the recent rise in bread prices and this controversy?
Yeah, well, there are a lot of factors to consider here. 6.5% is a huge increase in the price of bread, and with everything going up in price, it does make a lot of sense why people are rightfully frustrated with this. Bread is a staple food, and with a lot of us already feeling the pinch when it comes to the high prices we've been experiencing lately, it is important to address this issue. Like you have mentioned, bread prices have increased due to the Russia-Ukraine war, which had disrupted global grain supply chains, as well as driving up flour prices. But as for the YouTuber controversy, I can really do see both sides. Selling bread at a much lower price has definitely made people stop and think about how expensive things have become. But I also do understand the frustration from small bakery owners. Many of them are facing high rent, labor costs, as well as the ingredients cost themselves too. There really isn't a black and white solution here, so there are a lot of things to think about.
So 71 cents does sound really cheap. Do you know how much prices of salt bread, for example, are?
Salt bread in Korea costs, I would say, approximately 2,000 to 3,000 won.
Yeah, so around so it's around like $2, a little over $2 at the very least. So it is a big difference. Like
Exactly.
he was
Sometimes
telling
it costs near 4,000 won, so it really depends.
right, like especially in department stores or like very
Right.
famous ones, right? So what are your thoughts on this?
Well, first of all, I'm a huge fan of bread. I'm a bread lover. I often eat it as a meal substitute, so this news really caught my eye. And in Korea these days, rice is still the staple, but bread has become such a big part of daily diets that you could almost call it a second staple, I guess. And that's why price hikes feel so personal, and you can skip luxuries when times are tough, but you can't really avoid essentials like rice or bread. And so when those prices go up, it doesn't just worry people, it can even feel depressing, and that's why so many rushed to the YouTuber's pop-up. And since he's a well-known economic influencer, people trust it even more. But I also heard a bakery owner point out that keeping prices that low, that means like endless labor with no breaks, plus covering the rent and other costs, like Julian mentioned. It's almost impossible. So the gap between consumer expectations and small business reality is really stark here.
You made some really good points there.
Right.
So whether it's rising bread prices or pop-up promotions, the debate highlights the challenges small bakeries face in balancing cost, quality, and customer expectations. So for bakers and consumers alike, it's all about finding a balance between affordability, quality, and sustainability. And that concludes our keyword news for this Thursday. And as we make our way towards the end of the work week, we're taking a closer look at a part of Korea's food industry that's capturing attention around the world. Let's take a look at the screen to learn more. It seems like anything Korean is capturing the world's attention right now, from K-pop and K-drama to K-beauty. While Korean food like ramyeon has been popular for some time, one area that's truly leading current global trends is snacks. Korean snacks are not only known for their bold, eye-catching packaging, but also for their creative and irresistible flavors, ranging from sweet and salty to spicy and savory. To Today on News Generation, we're taking a closer look at the rise of ksnacks, what's fueling their global popularity, which products are standing out, and of course, we'll share some of our personal favorite treats. As we just saw in the video, Korean snacks are capturing taste buds around the world with their bold flavors, fun packaging, and innovative twists on classic treats. So it's time to shine a spotlight on the next big thing in K-culture, which is none other than Korean snacks. So Taeyong, how big is their popularity right now?
Well, thanks to the Korean wave, Korean snacks are also enjoying huge global popularity, and they combine familiar yet unique flavors, fun textures, and eye-catching packaging that blends tradition with modern trends. And if you look at this graph on the screen, exports of Korean snacks rose from about $630 million in 2021 to $622 million in 2022. But the real jump came afterward, $656 million in 2023, and for the first time, over $700 million in 2024. And that's a year-on-year growth of 17.4%. And what's striking here is the steep climb in the last 2 years. And it shows that Korean snacks are no longer just a passing fad. They've entered a stable and accelerating growth phase in the global market.
That's really interesting. So like you said, what's especially interesting for me was that the sharp rise really began in 2023.
Right.
That's where we can kind of see that that's when exports started to climb much faster than before, suggesting that's kind of a turning point where Korean snacks shifted from, like you said, steady growth to a real boom in global demand. So that makes me wonder, like, what do you think has driven this rise in global interest? Like, what factors have made Korean snacks so appealing internationally, Julian?
Yeah, well, there's a whole plethora of reasons why Korean snacks have been so appealing internationally. For starters, the steady popularity of K-content and K-pop over the past few years appears to have really boosted the popularity of Korean snacks abroad as well. For example, the ramyeon, that the three main characters in K-pop Demon Hunters have become so popular that a Korean band has released a K-pop Demon Hunters ramyeon version as well. In addition to official content, the popularity has spread amongst millennials and Gen Zers through social media as well as short-form content. Furthermore, thanks to the strict quality control systems, Korean snacks are also really gaining consumer trust through high standards of quality and hygiene as well.
Do you know anything that's different about these like ramyeon, especially like K-pop Demon Hunters ramyeon?
I'm not exactly sure because I personally haven't tried it, but as far as I know, I think the packaging is different. So what you see in the movie is just they have the character's name and the colors and everything.
Oh, there's one for each character basically?
Yes,
Oh,
like
that's
the
actually
three-
It's really eye-catching, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cute. So there's definitely a growing demand for Korean snacks thanks to the influence of K-pop idols, the power of social media, and the way global fans are constantly sharing their favorite finds online. So this mix of culture influence and digital buzz has helped Korean snacks stand out far beyond Asia. But what about our audience? So to find more about what our viewers think, we asked on the Arirang News YouTube channel, why do you like Korean snacks? And here's what our viewers said. So the majority, 64%, pointed to the wide variety of flavors and options available. And 14% credited the global influence of the Korean wave, while 12% said they prefer them for their better nutritional value. Meanwhile, 10% highlight the overall high quality of the products. So there really are a plethora of Korean snacks that have gone viral across social media platforms, from TikTok challenges to Instagram Reels. So could you highlight some of the standout snacks that have captured the attention of global audiences?
Yeah, sure. One standout example has to be banana flavored snacks, and I brought it to show you guys today.
Oh, wow. The packaging is very cute, I have to say.
It is. And they became a total syndrome after Blackpink's Jennie mentioned them as her favorite Korean snacks in a famous US talk show. And inside that, there you will see this kind of little
Oh, wow. It's really
sticks.
soft.
Yeah, banana shaped, right? And you know, it has become a must-buy souvenir for tourists. And the last 3 months alone, domestic sales jumped 30% year-on-year, while exports have almost doubled. And Jennie also mentioned shrimp chips at the same show. And here's the fun part: they even inspired the snack scene in K-pop Demon Hunters. And a special K-pop Demon Hunters collaboration version of shrimp chips is set to launch soon. And earlier, Julian talked about the ramyeon collaboration with K-pop Demon Hunters, and I think this shrimp chip crossover will be just as huge. And what I really love about this is that both banana flavored snacks and shrimp chips are long-standing classics in Korea. So they've been around for decades, loved by generations, and to see them now going viral globally really feels very exciting and special.
I feel
Personally,
you, yeah.
Yes.
So we've seen K-pop idols influence trends before. For example, Blackpink's Lisa Labubus, and they also mentioned Black
Right.
Jenny. So are there any other snacks that have become popular because of celebrities or K-pop idols?
There's a lot, but there is a popular ramyeon flavored snack that is said to be a favorite of Rose from Blackpink. It's a snack version of instant ramen featured right here. It's looks like this, the packaging looks like this, and the inside chip kind of looks like a crushed up ramyeon right here. But yeah, it's a snack version of the instant ramyeon featuring the spiciness and umami flavor of ramyeon seasoning. Also, they have the combination of tteokbokki, which is a Korean spicy rice cake. It's also a very popular snack here in Korea. And this snack right here, this chip right here, perfectly represents the essence of overseas trends known as swicy, a portmanteau of the words sweet and spicy. Seaweed is also considered to be called the black semiconductor, including both the seasoned seaweed as well as just seaweed snacks in general. It's also gaining popularity abroad as a healthy snack. Traditional snacks like yakgwa and yugwa are also gaining popularity too.
You know, just when you put it down, I can smell it. The smell coming from the packaging. Like, how would you describe the smell?
It's strong, but not in a bad way.
Yeah,
it does smell really good, but you could just smell how spicy it is. So I
just
would
from the
imagine the
smell.
taste would be a lot stronger too.
So to learn more about the global rise of Korean snacks and what makes them so appealing, we'll be speaking with a Korean snack enthusiast from abroad. So that conversation will take place right after the break, so don't go anywhere.
NewsGen wants to hear from you. Go to YouTube and search our channel Arirang News. Click Community and leave a comment down below. Make a new type of news with us.
Joining us today is Shaba, a millennial from Hungary and a fan of all things K-snack. So hi Shaba, thank you so much for connecting with us today.
Hi, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you for calling me.
So which Korean snacks are currently popular in Hungary and what do you think is driving their popularity?
I asked around a little bit, and as far as I know, first of all, it's the coated almonds with the different flavors from mainly the Puff Company, but others as well. Also the coated or fried seaweed chips, the pepper sticks, and the seokang, the shrimp crackers. I think they're popular, of course, because they taste good, but I think the bigger question is why people are more inclined to try these snacks. Because whenever people come across different countries' foods, snacks, or just random products, the question is, are they going to trust this product enough to give it a try? And I think with all this K wave, or this Korean K-pop or like Korean culture's rise is giving opportunity for all these people to have a better opinion and more trust in Korea and Korea's products. So they look out for it, they not look out for it, but look it up, and they try it out, and it seems like they like it, thankfully, because they're good.
All right. As a fan of Korean snacks, Shaba, what do you think makes Korean snacks unique? Is it the quality, flavors, or something else entirely?
I would say it's mainly four things. First would be the Korean snack company's limitless exploration of possibilities. There's always something new. So, for example, if a company creates a simple bar of chocolate, next time they are going to create chocolate balls. They are then going to create jelly, like gummies, with the same chocolate flavor, or then they are going to invent something new, chocolate coated corn puffs. So whenever they make a product, that product is not the only end goal. The second would be they're very quick to follow trends. I think we all remember the Dubai chocolate trend or the popularity of it, and suddenly all these companies and products just popped up out of nowhere, selling us different versions of this Dubai chocolate or flavoring. Third one would be not just basic flavors, but also the possibility of really new and interesting, sometimes weird textures or flavors. For example, a couple years ago, there was this onion flavored cereal, and everybody was shocked, but hey, they tried it, and some people actually liked it. So now they know there is something in weird innovations too. And the fourth one, and I think one of the biggest reasons nowadays would be that many companies are solving this nutrition related problems. Because especially in Korea, people care a lot about their health and they don't really want to feel guilty about having a chips here or there. So all these protein or fiber filled snacks and even drinks, they're coming out. So you can still keep your snacks in and calories out, and value of these all nutritional components are just making the product's value go up as well.
Great. Just to wrap things up, if you could recommend a Korean snack to our viewers, which one would it be? And if there's any new flavors that you'd love to see in the future, please feel free to mention as well.
I highly recommend the cuttlefish snack from Nongshim. It's a yellow and pink, just simple fried snack, but I think it's amazing. And I would say that sour cream and chives flavoring would be amazing to see in Korea. I know it's a pretty European thing to say, but I think a lot of people would like it.
I think that sounds really good. I'll be first in line to buy a bag if it ever comes out. And also, thank you so much for sharing your insight with us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we've just heard the perspective of someone from a different country who shared why Korean snacks are so appealing for her and what new types she hopes to see in the future. We've also explored the wide variety of popular Korean snacks, from banana-flavored treats to ramen-inspired ones that we just saw. So altogether, these products span an incredible range of tastes: sweet, salty, spicy, and even the unique spicy-sweet combinations that really set them apart. But it doesn't just stop at export. So I've heard that Korean companies are going beyond simply shipping products abroad and are actually localizing their snacks to suit different markets. So Haeyoung, could you tell us more about how this works?
Yes, what's really impressive is that these Korean snack makers aren't just exporting products as they are, but they are actively localizing them to fit different food cultures. For example, in Russia, since tea and fruit jams are very popular there, it's almost a part of daily life there, and you'll find cherry, raspberry, and even blackcurrant choco pies flavors you can't really find in Korea, and I'm very jealous. They've become known as the perfect snack to enjoy with tea. And in India, where people love bold spices, there's a masala flavored version of turtle chips, and another hit has been 불닭 potato chips, inspired by the famous spicy chicken ramyeon, which really captures that unique Korean rich and savory flavor. And besides this example, there are so many other localized products that some aren't even available here in Korea, and that shows us something important. K-snacks aren't just it's not a passing trend. They are adapting, evolving, and becoming part of everyday life for consumers around the world.
Yeah, like you said, I was always kind of taken aback that some of these aren't offered and you can't buy them in Korea. So which of these that you mentioned would you like to try?
Well, I want to try masala flavored turtle chips because first, I'm a huge fan of Indian food, and I also like turtle chips. So
That's
it's a
treat
perfect
for you.
combination.
So beyond exports and localization, there's also talk about companies considering cultural, even religious factors in their product development. So how is that shaping the way Korean snacks are evolving for global markets, Julian?
Yeah, so Korean food and Korean snacks have been really popular in Southeast Asia as well as the Middle East regions with large Muslim populations. Therefore, it's not just agricultural and marine products, but also snacks with halal certifications are also increasing. Unlike in the past, it is now possible to purchase Korean products from general large supermarkets in many countries, so adapting to diversify is really a positive development.
It truly is. So to end our conversation today, if you could each recommend a Korean snack for our viewers to try, which ones would you choose? What are some of your personal favorites, Haeyoung?
Well, I have to say I'm a total fan of classic ones, like the chocolate covered sticks, the P one
that's
or
a
the
famous
B one with chocolate biscuit or the butter flavor waffle cookies. They've always been my favorite. But lately, though, our interviewer mentioned earlier, I find myself reaching for snacks that are a bit healthier. You know, these days everyone's into so-called slowing down aging, 저속 노화, and staying healthy. And snack makers are really reflecting that trend. So when I choose soy drinks, for example, I pick ones with less sugar and more protein. And when it comes to snacks, I look for options that are high in protein, lower in calories, but still have a nice texture and taste. And they might not be as indulgent as the traditional treats, but if you're trying to watch your diet or just eat a bit healthier, these are definitely worth giving a try.
So we've mentioned like sweet snacks, you mentioned spicy stuff, but like you said, there's also healthy options. So if you want to look like Taeyong, there's so many options for you. So what about you, Choo?
Well, I don't think I have any recommendations for healthy snacks. I'm just going off of what food I really ate when I was a kid. But I really enjoy eating 감자. I think in English it's considered karto. But I really do enjoy snacks that are more on the saltier side. So that's always just been my go-to Korean snack. I also really like korebap. It's just like a chip that's like shaped in like a box. It can be green or blue, but I really enjoyed that. And last but not least, this is more on the sweeter side, but I really like 꿀꽈배기. It's a honey twisted chip that is...
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's very... I wouldn't say it's very sweet. I think it's just kind of like salty
covered in
and
honey,
chip.
right?
It is covered in honey, yes, and it's very, very crunchy. So if you like snacks that are more on the crunchy side, I really recommend trying this one too.
These are all really good options. So with their bold flavors, eye-catching packaging, and creative twists, Korean snacks are clearly making their mark around the world. From exports to carefully localized versions tailored to different markets, it looks like the popularity of K-snacks are just getting started. And as celebrities and fans alike continue to share their favorite treats on social media, new flavors and concepts keep emerging, it's clear that the next wave of K-snacks could be even more exciting. And hopefully we'll see even more innovative tastes and trends coming to snack lovers everywhere. And this brings us to the end of today's episode of News Generation, but News Gen will be back tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Korea time. Big thanks to Haeyoung.
Thank you.
For coming in, and Julian.
Thank you for having me today.
And to our viewers, thank you so much for watching, and we hope you have the best day. We are
News Generation.